So yeah, during the pandemic time,
Yeah.
I think they were exchanging at 20 shillings.
Okay.
Like 1 lira was 20 shillings.
Okay.
So
Hectic.
yeah,
That's really hectic.
yeah. But now it's like 3 shillings.
Okay.
That does not take away from the hyperinflation though.
Yes, yes, yes. I'm sure. I mean, even if your currency gets stronger, it feels like everything here is it's insane. But it's okay.
I don't even really see the difference between being here or back home. I'm still
Same,
same amount of money,
like
just
things with the
increased.
exact same amount of money. Yeah.
But watch my parents have the unmitigated audacity
Okay.
to give me less money when I'm home.
Oh yeah, same. You know, my mom, when I'm home, she cuts my allowance by more than half. Like if my allowance was, let's say, 500 TL, at home she gives me 150.
Honey, no.
I'm serious. Just as an example. I know she gives me like way less. I always feel so like, mommy, why? Like, do you hate me?
Like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
Literally. Good afternoon, my beautiful people. It is I, Miss Ella, and this is the Miss Africa of North Cyprus magazine. And today I am joined by the beautiful Miss Ndzalama. Thank you for coming.
Thank you so much for having me.
So, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, my name is Ndzalama. I'm from South Africa. I grew up in a town called Polokwane in Pretoria. I'm currently in North Cyprus. I'm studying psychology at EMU. And yeah, I'm just happy to be here. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. You have such a lovely smile.
Thank you so much. So do you.
Thank you. So, my dear, please tell us about what it's like being a student representative for South African students in EMU. Walk me through the process on how you got there, what inspired you up until, you're being elected as a student rep. Just walk us through that.
I think, to be honest, originally it wasn't something I was really keen on because I was afraid that it would be like a heavy workload and whatnot. But as time grew, I felt like there was a gap in terms of, I don't know, I guess the kind of energy and attitude that certain students had, particularly towards North Cyprus. And I felt like a lot of people have a very negative viewpoint of this place. And of course, every place has its perks and its downfalls. But I felt like people were really, really heavily focused on the negative. And it kind of worried me a little bit. And so I wanted to show people that there is good things here, that you can have fun, that you can build a life for yourself here that is fulfilling. You can make meaningful connections. And so I felt like being a student rep allows me to have a more intimate connection with, my fellow South Africans here. So I can encourage them, so that I can be there for them, guide them, tell them things, show them places that I wish I knew when I first came here, so that they don't have to do it by themselves. And so when I was approached with the opportunity, I was really keen and excited. I felt like I would make a meaningful contribution. And so that's why I'm here. Yeah.
Brilliant, brilliant.
Yeah.
So, what are some challenges you face as a student rep?
I think just, getting my fellow friends, my fellow South African friends to believe what I say, in that, some of them have just arrived. And so they have so many voices speaking to them about this place, or what they should and shouldn't do. And so sometimes I want to guide them, and I feel like they're still trying to figure themselves out. And so I think one thing that I struggle with is getting them to see this place with the same viewpoint that I do. I think also just participation. I feel like sometimes you could plan a very great initiative, but then the turnout won't be as great. And so naturally, just the overall atmosphere and view and energy of the place isn't as bright and uplifting as you'd want it to be. But to be honest, not too many. I think for the most part, I've had more wonderful experiences than I have had challenges so far. Yeah.
Right, that's lovely.
Yeah.
So are you the first student rep, or
No.
how many have there been since you?
I'm not entirely sure, but I know that I guess someone handed over the baton to me. It was a guy from Cape Town, but I'm not too sure, to be honest with you. But I know that there's a a different one every single year.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
So, what type of legacy do you mean to leave behind after you graduate and everything?
I think for me, any place that I go, whether it's an EMU or a student rep or just as a friend or any kind of role that I find myself in where I have the opportunity to leave something behind, I think I really want to leave behind a sense of wonder, lust, and just enthusiasm. I feel like life can be really hard sometimes. And I think if you don't look for the light and the goodness in places, it can really crush your soul. And so I think the legacy I want to leave is to make people feel good when they're with me, to make people maybe more optimistic and hopeful about their lives, whether internally within themselves and out there in the world, what they can see or do. And I think I want to leave a legacy of just like human connection. I think connecting with other people is such a wonderful thing. It's such a privilege. And I feel like people should do that more, you know, care about each other more. So I hope so.
That is a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
And thank you for your time. Thank you for coming out here.
Thank you so much for having me. It's been an honor and a privilege to be here.
Thank you again.
Yeah.
So that's all the time we have for. Stay tuned for more. Bye for now.